The Lord is opening doors for Southern Hills to befriend those around us. People are hungry for someone to listen and to really care. We need to be God's community front porch.
My husband Mike deployed to Iraq, and he was gone for 22 months total. And so it just left Trace and I here by ourselves without a real support group.
I remember meeting Tia when I dropped my daughters off at Young Children's World, and then slowly I got to know her a little bit better. I would hear about how her husband was deployed, and being a military wife myself, I really felt drawn to Tia and felt like I should really get involved with her in some way. So I think the first time that we actually got together was at Easter, and they didn't have Easter plans, and you know, there we were gonna had tons of eggs to hunt, and we needed a boy to come hunt them with us. So we went Easter egg hunting and had him over for ham and all the fixings, and then realized that she could use some help around the house, and things like that would be helpful as well.
I guess the biggest was at Watts. Christine Benton from that ladies' Bible class called and asked if I could use some help, and so she arranged for a group to come out and help me out.
Well, she had called, I don't remember the exact date, but she called, she's like, yeah, we had a group of people from church come over and help with the backyard, and I was like, man, they sure had a workout there. But to know that, you know, they were coming over and helping her with the yard, and even coming in the house and they helped put up ceiling fans and hang cupboard doors, you know, that was, to me, was a big relief, because then when I came home, the time off I had set aside to reconnect with my family, I could do it with them instead of working on the yard or in a house, or, you know, other things that would take us from having that bonding time.
Southern Hills has been really important to my family because for Trace and I, they were very welcoming, very inviting, and very friendly. And I knew it was a safe place to be. I could come there every Sunday and Wednesday and worship, and I knew there was the support there, and it helped me make it through. Every week, kind of day by day, I knew that there was that family there that loved us and would be there for us.
My first Sunday back in Abilene, we went to service at Southern Hills and started meeting the people that Tia had become friends with. During service, you know, we were recognized, and people started clapping, and then everybody started standing up in ovation. And shortly after that, we were brought to the center of the auditorium, and they prayed over us, and the feeling of I was at home, that's when it started. I was finally home. I wasn't going anywhere else, and that was awesome.
I think the idea of Community Front Porch doesn't have to be a grand scheme. It's something that's very planned. A lot of times it just starts with something small. Listening to the stories here, the way Christy met Tia just dropping off the girls at childcare, and then meet again at church. We get to know them just by a simple invite over for an Easter lunch, and kids playing and hunting for eggs. And that turns into an opportunity where we get to know Tia and her family a little bit better and find out some of the needs. It's more than just helping clean up the yard. It's showing that people at Southern Hills care. So we are that community front porch. We care enough to come over to help clean up, to put up light fixtures, ceiling fans, mow the yard, clean up the house, whatever it might be. That is helpful in itself as well, but it's more showing God's love in that act that brings a family to Southern Hills, makes them feel involved and welcomed in the church. And I think those kind of small things are ways that everybody in Southern Hills, we can make an impact. You never know when that opportunity is going to present itself, so you always have to be ready for it.